Welcome back to another edition of State of Play, and again it's about the Big V Basketball Final Series. Today I am joined by the Mildura Heat men's import, Jacob Pettway. Jacob, thanks for joining me.
Oh, no problem, man. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's an absolute pleasure to have you, and I guess before we get into the final series coming up, how have you found your time in Mildura in 2019?
Oh, man, I love it. Mildura is home. It's like second home to me, you know. I love it. Like, everything is peaceful, family-oriented, and, you know, it's easy. It's just easy.
Now, you were mentioning before you're from Georgia. I think you've lived in Atlanta for a while, and obviously it's a big change for Atlanta coming to somewhere like Mildura.
Yeah, for sure. So it goes from trillions of people to like thousands, no traffic compared to all the traffic in the world, you know. Less populated, less pollution. You know, the air even smells different out here, so it's just different.
And we've absolutely loved having you on board this year as part of the Mildura Heat program. How have you found mixing in with the guys and playing on the road? Obviously had a pretty good season so far, potentially another few weeks still to go, but how have you found playing with the Mildura Heat boys?
I love the guys. You know, everybody's all about the team. There's no selfish people. Everybody's team first. Whatever it takes to win, that's what we're all about. So, and that fits with me and my personality. You know, I'm a selfless person. I just like to win. Whatever it takes to win, that's what we're about.
For those who maybe don't know a little bit about your background, can you tell us a bit about your basketball career and about your history in the game?
Oh man, my basketball career. So I started basketball late. I'm a late bloomer. So, you know, I always played like around, but I never was like organized basketball. So I started when I was 14. I actually had a growth spurt. So I was like 5'9", and then like over the winter I grew to be like 6'4". So
that's a big growth spurt in one go.
So yeah, and after high school I played in junior college in Tennessee, and then I went to a Division II college. All it was kind of different, like it's kind of different, you know, because junior college is more like, it's like you gotta fight for everything you want. Then you go to Division II college, you know, you're still fighting, you know. But after that, I went to a smaller school because things wasn't working out there. Well, it actually took me 2 years to play 17 games because the eligibility center was different from NCAA. So after I got done with that, 2016, my first pickup game that summer, I fractured my leg. So I was done for like a year. And then did a couple tryouts. My friend of mine's Bali, he got me here, so that's my basketball background for the most part.
And from what I could recall when we had a conversation earlier this year, it was a broken tibia that you had during that game. You almost had to rebuild your running and your, I guess your whole athleticism style, didn't you?
Yes, man. Like it's like you become a baby. Like but you have to teach yourself everything.
You have to basically learn to do everything again for yourself.
And I did no rehab because it's like the doctor's like it's nothing you could do but like just let it heal. So I was just in a little brace for like a long time. Then I just rehab myself.
And you mentioned when we'd had that conversation earlier in the year, you've probably become a better basketballer for it because one, you've been able to rebuild yourself, but two, you spend a lot of time on the sidelines watching and probably seeing things maybe you didn't see when you were on court.
Yeah, for sure. It's like it slowed the game down completely. You see things from a whole different perspective, especially when you can't play. So my game, I'm like real fast paced. So then like I couldn't able to play. I watched film and I was like, oh, you slow down right here, or you be in this position, you know, work better. And it's easier to help others who playing, you know, as a great teammate because you watch and you can tell them where to go.
This season obviously started off fantastically with 12 straight wins, ended up the Mildura Heat finishing third on the table and had a win in the first elimination final against the Pakenham Warriors over the weekend. It's been a fantastic season so far, but what's the feeling amongst the group at the moment and where is sort of a pass or a fail mark for you guys?
The feeling right now is just one game at a time, you know. We can't go back to the past, you know. The regular season, you know, it's done, you know, because anything can happen. So we just focus on every game by game. We prepare throughout the week, you know. We're confident in ourselves, but the only thing we can worry about is things we can control, and that's ourselves at the moment.
From a conversation I had with Calvin Henry, he said it had almost been like you'd been with the team for the past 5 years. You fitted in so seamlessly. Is that what it's felt like to you? It's been really easy to form a bond with these guys?
Oh yes, for sure. From the first days of training before the season started, just felt like brotherhood. Feel like they just all my little brothers because obviously I'm older than them, so it just runs smoothly. Like nobody, it's nothing bad to say about the guys at all. Everybody play together, work well together. You're able to talk to everybody, take criticism, and that's perfect.
For yourself, is there anyone of the local guys you might have taken under your wing a little bit more and tried to show them the ropes a little bit?
As far as on the team, no, but the little kids. So the kids have my heart. So anytime a little kid oh, can we work out with you, train with you? Yeah, I take the kids, all of them. There's no kid that I wouldn't take. So if anybody has some kids, you want to send down to the stadium with me for a day, I'll be sure to take them on.
And that's been a big part of, I guess, the imports with the Mildura Heat in the past is the work they do with the Junior Heat program, and it sounds like that's something you enjoy as well as working with the kids here on the basketball surface.
Yeah, it's perfect because, where I'm from, you don't have the mentors, the people that take you under their wing, and I want to be something I didn't have. So if I have a kid that want to get better at basketball, or I see I can help, I'm always willing to help, lend a hand.
Looking ahead perhaps to 2020 and beyond, have you got any plans to where your next step is with your basketball career, whether you potentially could stay here longer, whether you might head back to the States or somewhere else? Have you thought that far ahead yet?
Oh, yeah. I did a little thinking. I mean, I actually do want to come back here because, I feel home, and a lot of people don't understand, you think it's about the money and stuff like that, but that's not true. When you get older, you realize it's about being comfortable and being at peace, and having a place where you could call home and you feel at home is, it's family oriented here. So, I would love to be back in Mildura, but I can't control that. So I just gotta wait until that happens.
Of course, and coming up to these finals games now, are you guys confident you can go all the way? You've got the potential to do so?
Yeah, I think we can, but like I said, you just gotta take it one game by game. Anything can happen throughout the training, throughout the games. So. But as far as us as being confident as a team, we got that.
Fantastic. Well, Jacob, thank you very much for joining me this week. Good luck for the final series coming up, and congratulations on a fantastic season with the Mildura Heat.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
It's semi-final action at the Peter Kittle Mildura Toyota Hot House on Saturday night. Game 2 of the Division 1 Women's semi-final series will take place between the Mildura Lady Heat and the Chelsea Gulls from 6 p.m. That will be followed immediately by Game 1 of the Division 2 Men's semi-final series at 8 p.m. between the Mildura Heat and the Camberwell Dragons. The Lady Heat are leading their series 1-0, and if required, a third game will be played at the Toyota Hot House on Sunday from midday. As always, if you can't make it to the stadium, tune in to 106.7 Hot FM for live details, or go to bigv.org.au to keep up with live scores. Thank you for joining us again on MilduraWeekly.com.au, and make sure you join us soon for more videos.